Why did you move to San Francisco?
I moved to San Francisco a few years after being licensed as a cosmetologist. I was feeling a little anxious, a little bored in Santa Barbara. Had my eyes set on Los Angeles or San Francisco. San Francisco was my number one choice. It seemed more, wow, like, can I move there? And so I was like, I really want to do that. And I did. Moved up to Santa Cruz for a little while. And then I moved to Oakland, and then finally moved into the city and started figuring out where I was gonna work. Had some few retail jobs, couple of salon jobs, a few other things randomly, but.
Why did you leave Santa Barbara to do hair somewhere else?
I left Santa Barbara because Santa Barbara felt too small for me. And I was exploring my whole gay freedom and life, and I had my eyes set on bigger things.
So then when you left Santa Barbara, what did you want to get from somewhere else that
I wanted to live in a big city, right?
Yes.
And I wanted.
So then why did you pick Santa Cruz first?
Oh, because it was just easy. I was like in early 20s. I mean, I was just, there's these little steps that gets you to the big place you want to be. So my friend lived in Santa Cruz. It was easy to like crash for a year, have a silly like waiting tables job. It was allowing me to save money to move to the city.
Where did you wait tables?
At Saturn Cafe.
What was your favorite part about Santa Cruz before you left?
I felt like my favorite part about Santa Cruz was the super chill vibe that you lived daily. Like, there's no rush to go anywhere in Santa Cruz. Ever.
So then you said you moved to San Francisco after that.
I did.
How was that for you?
It was good. I found a roommate on Craigslist in Oakland. I had a car, so it was easy to be in Oakland and still be in San Francisco for work. And that was really cool. I always liked living in Oakland, but I wanted to be connected to San Francisco more.
So then when you came to San Francisco, how did you find your job?
I came to San Francisco. I had a network of hair contacts from my work in Santa Barbara. So that led me to find some jobs to figure out. And I moved. I had to try a few different salons to really see what direction I was going to go in.
When did you find that place that you're like, okay, this is it?
I think it was when I worked for Emmanuel at Atelier Emmanuel. He believed in me and just gave me a lot of opportunities. Travel, very independent creative work, helped me build my clientele. I went to Paris with him and did some hair training there for color. So that was the place.
After that, how long did you stay there?
I was there probably for about 7 years. And then I opened a studio of my own at some point, a few years later, after not working with him.
How was it owning your own space in San Francisco? What were the challenges that you...
I opened up my studio, Johnny Bueno Color Studio, and it was super fun. I mean, lots of random experiences because I didn't necessarily know what I was doing by running a business or opening a business, but I had a partner at the time that was super helpful, and I just believed in myself. So once I started the process, I just kept moving forward until I actually opened it.
And then the challenges, of having a salon.
Yeah, I just kind of got tired of being behind the chair and being behind the desk, you know, running both elements of the business side of things and also trying to take care of my clients. So I loved my space and my business, and so many amazing people walked through the doors for so many years that it was challenging for me to finally make the decision to close it. And once I did and finally believed in myself again that it would be an okay decision to make, I miss it a lot, but I'm so happy right now.
So, with what you just said, did you feel like your creativity just became less because you had so many hats that you had to wear?
Yes, I think so for sure. I didn't have the exciting creative things that I'm producing now. I wasn't nearly producing things like that when I had my business. Wasn't very inspired. So I don't think I was doing I wasn't giving myself those opportunities to challenge myself to create amazing things. I was working, really doing great stuff, but nothing was taking me out of my element.
You said the word inspired, and you weren't feeling inspired. What, moving forward in your career, and where do you see your creativity really expanding?
Where do I see it expanding?
Yeah, do you see something?
Well, I see my creative life expanding as we speak because of my partnership with you, Coco, our brand that we're creating together, Cojohaus, so I think now I have all the tools and the ability to take the ideas that I have and, like I said earlier, make them happen. Whether it's hair, life, personal work, it's all kind of melting together at this point. So I'm completely inspired every day.
So how many years have you been in San Francisco now?
I've been in San Francisco since about 2002.
How many years is that?
That is 17 years, 18 years. And it's around there. I don't know if it's 2003. I don't know when I was from Santa Cruz to Oakland to actually being in the city, but I've been here 15 years, if not longer.
Besides your career and all the things that you have in your life now, and besides career in general, what is something that's happened in San Francisco that has really been important for you or has really made you happy besides doing hair?
I think it was definitely my many years of advocating for domestic violence. I think that was a huge part. It's always going to be a deep part of my life, from experiences from my past, from experience currently from current family members, to friends or people that I know. But being in San Francisco, I connected to a great organization, the Casa de las Madres, and I did work for them. Community outreach, fundraising, volunteering, and that changed a lot of mine. That helped me deal with things that I was having a hard time dealing with. Be young, gay, and a person that loves to party. I feel happy and proud of myself that I didn't go too far in any of those areas, and that I was able to have fun, party, dance the night away, but still, I don't know, grow up, be a productive, responsible person.
How was it for you moving to San Francisco in 2003, 2002? How was it being gay then?
So fun, amazing.
Talk a little about that.
I just love my
What
life.
was the Castro like then?
I don't know. I mean, I just was always like, I love house music. So I was always at like an after hours club. I was always with people who love DJs. Yeah. I don't really know how the Castro was just, it was more wild. There was.
Less rules or?
Yeah, I mean, there used to be like Castro, like the Halloween night in the Castro. People were just more carefree until people got more violent, so things started to be taken away.
So
How has San Francisco changed?
yeah, for you, like you living here, and a gay man in the gay community. How is that different now than it was when you first got here?
I don't know, like a lot is different. Like,
What are a couple things that stand out to you?
prep, there's a whole thing of not having protected sex. I mean, prep wasn't around back then. A lot more people were easily getting infected with HIV. I think a lot more people were dying from HIV or AIDS. So I think that just wherever people are at in their lives, it's like a different day regarding even like safe sex.
How moving forward in living in San Francisco, do you find yourself thinking of like what's next in terms of like living, or do you have moments of like this town is so different now and it's may not be for me forever?
I love this town. It may not be for me forever. And at the same time, I can't see myself moving out of San Francisco. I can see myself living closer to the ocean, and I cannot see myself living in Southern California, and I can only see myself living in California.
Layers.
So I'm here for now. I love my apartment. I love my friends, my family, my partner, my husband, Coco. And I think with San Francisco, you just can't, it keeps changing. And people leave or people stay. And people that leave sometimes talk shit. Like, San Francisco sucks. There's all these homeless people everywhere. I think you should just leave, like don't.
Yeah, it's not for you.
I love San Francisco's the best, I think.
I liked that you said that the town has changed so much and it's always changing, and you're just kind of riding this like wave of what the city is, because it's not always going to be one thing, and it's one way right now in a very strange way, but. Do you think that at some point it'll become a little bit more normal to live in?
San Francisco?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I guess it was not normal when you came here, and it's still.
I think that's what's so special about it, right? Mm-hmm. Like, San Francisco's not like other cities. We're always progressive.